Country Music Facts and Trivia. Thank you for being here. Today's video is on Willie Nelson. He says he's not afraid to die, not afraid of anything. A rare peek into the making of a Willie Nelson album. Today, his team released footage of Willie and his son, Micah, in the studio working on his recent studio album, Last Leaf of the Tree, On the Tree. It's not something I remember him doing in the recent past, with commentary from both Micah and Willie, as well as seeing some of the details of how they put the record together. It's a fascinating watch and real treat for any fan of Willie or music in general, honestly. They have cameras in the studio during the recording process where you can watch Micah and Willie talk about the music and how they want it to sound, and they also show some intimate family moments between the two of them, as well as Willie's wife, Micah's mom, Annie, which especially pulls on the heartstrings. As far as Micah's approach to the album, he explained how he wanted to shape it and what he was going for, and how he came to be the producer. Long ago, my father discovered a little hidden door behind his mind, like a little secret outlaw fortress where everything's cool, and he's always got one foot rooted in that place. Music, just like nature, goes in cycles. Feels like this record has always been there waiting. To me, this is the ultimate way to connect with him, is to be creative together. My dad's longtime manager, Mark Rothbaum, says he's like an uncle to me. He called me and asked me to produce my dad's record. He thought, well, Mike is a weirdo, and he knows how to make records. He understands Willie, and he'll know how to challenge him. Even though we love a lot of the same stuff, I grew up in a totally different era than he did. So I think it took him a while to recognize him, and it's himself in it. It wasn't just my album that he was singing on. My challenge is to be more like him in the sense of he can say so much with so little. So I really wanted to make sure with this record that underneath all the experimental production that there's a real great lyric, a great melody, a great story, and that's where we connect. Well, he said that being in the studio with his son and making music was as good as it gets. Your first thought is, can I see me doing that? But you have to listen, imagine what you want, and then get out of the way. I think we read each other pretty well, and I can tell that he's thinking. I can tell he can pretty much tell what I'm thinking most of the time. Being there with him in the studio, actually hearing and seeing what he's doing, playing music with him, that's as good as it gets. They tackle a lot about death head on. Willie doesn't shy away from the fact that he's well aware of his age, though he's not afraid of anything. I never felt I was alone. We're all going to die. It's just a matter of when. I'm 91, almost 92, and I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of anything. It's extremely interesting to get this kind of peek into Willie's deep inner thoughts at this point in his career. And Micah summed it up, the feeling of this project is facing the inevitable with a feeling of love and acceptance. It's so rare to get an album like this from an artist as iconic, as legendary as Willie, and their willingness to be so open about it, everything, including the reality of his age, is just simply amazing. I love Willie Nelson stories. I don't like to hear anyone talk about dying. I don't care if you're afraid of it or not. It bothers me. It just lets me know I'm that one day closer to it as well, I'm going to give this a listen. I'm not a huge Willie Nelson fan as far as his music goes. I like some of it. Like, say, Poncho and Lefty. I think that's art, man. That's a great song. But I'm going to give this a listen just because of the different styles between him and his son. I think it'll be very interesting. Anyway, all I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you have not yet, please like this video. Appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you. Praying for you.